Fight Night 1 that has been plastered literally everywhere across Amman, Jordan.
Everywhere.
Yeah, Michele Verginelli, blue corner, fighting with the red shorts. Jake Hecht, black shorts, fighting out of the red corner.
It's going to be an interesting styles fight right now.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see wrestler, grappler, but oh, an early right hand from Jake Hecht as he gets in and complete the takedown, coming out with a tremendous amount of aggression early on.
Yeah, Hecht has shown before he can be quite explosive, but I don't think anyone was actually expecting him to close down his Italian opponent just like that.
No, I really thought there may well have been a bit more of an extensive feeling out process, but Jake Hecht is trying to get this fight finished as quickly as humanly possible.
Yeah, I know that Jake has been really looking forward to this fight. He finds fighting at middleweight a lot easier. A former welterweight, he intends to go back to welterweight, but it is a big weight cut for him. Whereas at middleweight now, he can get a few more fights going as well. So it'd be interesting to see just how he performs against an international level opponent.
Yeah, interestingly, he cuts the same. He cuts from the same starting point, regardless of which weight division he's fighting in. Which, you know, obviously having to drop that entire extra 6 or 7 kilos is a whole different ballgame.
But Hecht's looking good right now, just landing a few shots. Just again, not trying to pass the guard, it seems.
No, nice forearm to the throat of Verginelli, just keeping him pinned. Turning over again, almost for an inverted half guard. He's got to be careful, though. Michele Verginelli has extensive grappling experience, has fought in black belt challenge matches and that kind of thing. So, you know, he'll have been here before, and he's not going to give up too easily as we see him recover guard nicely. Yeah,
and it's also interesting to know he's never actually been TKO'd in his career. He's had 2 losses by submissions. So it'll be interesting to see if, like, you know, Hecht can wear him down enough. I don't think he'll be able to do it from this position, but it'll be interesting to see what happens as the fight progresses. But that being said, Hecht is landing a few strikes, trying to push his opponent against the fence.
Yeah, good body shots from the MMA clinic man, but still calm is Michele Verginelli on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's experience.
All hips coming out slightly to the side, possibly looking for an armbar.
Yeah, you know, Verginelli, although you could argue primarily a striker, he's well-rounded. Was in a grappling competition last weekend, I believe.
Yeah, fought over at the Fila grappling trials in the Ukraine. Not entirely sure how he got on, but you know, certainly ever the competitor and always looking to gain as much experience as possible. Yeah,
indeed, and although he would really want to get out of this position right now because, you know, Hecht's looking very comfortable, composed. He's got Coach Fury right in front of him there, directing traffic.
And just a quick pause. He's just warning for...
I believe it was an up kick whilst Hecht had 3-point contact on the floor.
Yeah, may well have been. Hecht doing a good job of taking the opportunity as soon as the closed guard was open to stand and look to pass or throw shots. That really is the way you've got to beat a guard player in BJJ, is not give them the posture control.
But he's trying to explode right now, Hecht.
Yeah, that left arm around the head is really dangerous. You saw just briefly there, Verginelli looked to get his hips out and take that left arm off. But he's looking for an arm in guillotine here.
Hecht looks quite calm though. I think he'll pull out of this, I think. And this is really going to, he's going to really have to outpower Hecht to get him from here. Although, trying to pull guard into the guillotine is going to help him out. Hecht, though, still doesn't look in too much danger right now.
No, I can't quite see how deep he's got under the neck of Jake Hecht. Certainly been very calm in doing it, and he opts to give it up and go back to guard. You can see he has the intention to be active. He's opening and closing his own guard at will, which is always a good sign that a guy feels he can attack off his back.
But again, you know, that's to be expected. He has 7 submission wins on his record. So, you know, this is not a novice on the ground by any means.
No, at least, you know, I think 4 of those 7 coming by armbar. And, you know, at the moment, if he's going to catch Jake Hecht from this position, it could well be that kind of submission.
But Hecht, you know, relentless. The Italian looked like he just about to manage to push Hecht off, and Hecht goes straight back in there.
Yeah, Jake has such strong posture, and his his back when he attacks these positions. He's really very hard to control. Wrestlers are always hard when you give them the top position.
Yeah, they like to smother their opponents. This is no exception. But Hecht is looking to strike as well. I would like to see him open up a little bit more as he ends the round with shots to the body.
Yeah, good body shots coming at the end of the round.
One of the most explosive affairs I've seen in a long time. A real bloodbath. And round 2 begins, and great takedown by Hecht straight away.
Yeah, I'm curious as to why Verginelli decided to throw a kick straight off the bat, because the wrestler saw that coming and immediately countered, got the takedown, and is looking to pass the half guard.
Yeah.
Turning over again for that Kimura. We saw him do this against Craig White. He inverts his hips and looks to isolate the arm, but again, Michele has been here plenty of times. He's not going to perhaps make some of the grappling faux pas we saw from Craig White.
No, I mean, to be fair, Craig White's only 21.
Only got 5 fights.
Yeah, he's one for the future, no doubt. But the Italian right now, you could argue coming to the end of his career. But I think he's 38 years old.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, he's an absolute veteran, and he is reaching the twilight of his career. But he's still an exceptionally dangerous opponent, and this is a big jump up for Jake Hecht, and who's looking to really settle in at middleweight. Yeah,
and plus Verginelli, he's on a good streak. He's undefeated in his last 5. He's fought across Europe. A draw against Norman Frazee is a pretty good result. Frazee red hot at the moment, and when I've seen him fight in England, he has a stunning win over Pierre Goulet.
Yeah, that was an incredibly quick KO down at Ultimate Warrior Challenge, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, indeed, and he's fought on other big shows as well around Europe. So this kind of fight isn't going to faze him, and I don't think Hecht's style is going to really make him panic just now.
No, it may not make him panic, but what it is going to do is work towards grinding out a win for the MMA Clinic man. More of the same from him here in the second round. Shots to the body from Garden. I like that he's looking to progress his grappling position.
True, but I'd still like to see him maybe be a little more active.
Or a little bit more aggressive, perhaps.
Indeed. I think aggression, yeah. But, he is fighting an experienced veteran. You don't necessarily want to, give guys like Verginelli the opportunity to turn things around.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Any sense of weakness, and a fighter like Michele Verginelli has the experience and the tenacity to really turn things around in a second.
Yeah, a few boos for the crowd right now. I think a stand-up is probably going to be in order pretty soon.
Yeah, he is working to pass though. He's got Verginelli's shoulders flat. He's looking to apply some shoulder pressure, really tripod up and shake his knee free. Just as he does, however, Michele able to retain guard, almost looking to scramble back up.
Yeah. Hecht smothering his opponent. Like you said, I would like to see more aggression though.
Yeah, good elbows to the thigh, but he's really got to look to try and get on his side, pummel for his underhook, and be active, because, when I see a fighter with flat shoulders, for me, I think in this position especially, it's closer to a half mount than it is a half guard.
I'll bow to your superior technical knowledge.
And a stand-up from Neil Hall. Probably warranted on that occasion, I think you called it.
Yeah, I think so as well. But Hecht there, scrappy. I mean, I said I wanted aggression, but he went out. He took a wild swing, and he almost paid the price. MMA is such an unforgiving sport.
Oh, jumping, spinning heel kick from Verginelli, and looking to hook in.
And Hecht
looking opting to fall straight to the guard. I mean, wow, that was, we said things could turn in a second, and if that had landed, that would have been KO of the night for a doubt.
Well, for both men. I mean, 2 key moments right there. Both men turning the heat up. I feel kind of guilty now. I'm telling Hecht, be more aggressive. He gets more aggressive, and he almost gets himself into trouble. But again, that's MMA. I mean, as I said, it's truly an unforgiving sport. But Hecht looking more comfortable again now. Yeah,
as you mentioned, Jake Hecht has ground out wins over long, grueling fights before, but Verginelli has been in 5-minute rounds before, and he looked for the Kimura as the defense to the single leg, and before he could lock up that grip, Jake Hecht, really just barcigaring and driving straight through him and putting him flat on his back again.
Yeah, I mean, Hecht saw the danger right there, and yeah.
Jake Hecht continually trying to do this large step over pass to move to half guard rather than sitting, breaking and trying to pass all in one go. Really, I think he knows what he's got to do to just constantly grind on the Italian fighter here.
Yeah, definitely. And Hecht has a lot of experience in the sport, and since losing his debut, he's had 9 wins in his last 10 fights.
Yeah, as we said, his new position as a coach in the MMA clinic really giving him a great opportunity to work on his details and try and improve and put together his all-around game. And he's looking really good here through 2.
Yeah, he's after these 2 up, and you can see
it's coming and countering. So perhaps the hand Verginelli going to have to go to work here, but let's not forget Jake Hecht has Golden Gloves experience, so no strangers to the boxing.
Yeah, I mean people automatically assume you're a wrestler, you can't strike, and fantastic takedown.
That's really explosive, very, very powerful, I have to say. Really impressive wrestling from Jake Hecht.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not necessarily crowd pleasing, but he's very efficient. I just would like to see him just try and open up a little more right now.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Obviously, we've seen several of the fighters here tonight really try and put on a show, be entertaining, but there are priorities. That win is ever so important in mixed martial arts.
Especially as you climb up the ladder. You want more wins, you want bigger paydays, you want more exposure, and you don't get them with losses. But Verginelli's really got to think right now. He's got to try and change this up.
Yeah, he can't afford to sit here in a closed guard and play around. He's really got to start to open up and attacks and submissions. Of course, the catch is we already know there is excellent posture from Jake Hecht, and you can be pretty certain that as soon as that guard opens and the hips come out, Jake Hecht's going to be looking to create the distance and pass.
Yeah, Hecht complaining then to the referee. I'm not quite sure why.
No, it could be a grip or a strike that Verginelli is taking.
Speaking of strikes, Verginelli not landing any strikes off his back. He's just quite content to stay there and just trying to defend Hecht's forward advance. As Hecht right now smothers his opponent again.
Shoulder shots coming in from Jake Hecht, really utilising everything he can to really rough up the man on the bottom.
Yeah, definitely. He's trying to sort of outpower his opponent.
Lockdown now for Michele Verginelli, but he's using it just to straighten the leg out and hold his opponent. Really, the lockdown needs to be used to lift and move the weight around, and perhaps another warranted stand-up from Neil Hall.
Yeah, definitely. And Hecht there lands a strike, fakes a takedown and lands a strike.
Yeah,
nice.
Really nice. You see it a lot from guys who have really good combination striking and wrestling. English fighters like Robbie Olivier really good at bobbing up and down, and you never really know whether they're going to come up with a strike or shooting for a takedown, and definitely seeing some of that in Jake Hecht here.
Big knee there by Hecht. And the frustration on Verginelli's face is plain to see.
Looking again for that Kimura grip. Jake Hecht's going to have to be careful here. If Verginelli can turn inside and free that grip, this would be a dramatic turnaround for him.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go,
and he nods to his cornerman. He's very, very calm, but he has only got the half guard, which means he can't really utilize his hips to get the arm out to the side and break the grip.
He's being that close to the fence as well, going to affect the Italian's chances of pulling off the submission.
Yeah, it could do as well. What it does do is block Jake Hecht's route if he really needed to roll out of this one. But a tight grip, using it to sweep and almost finding himself on top for the first time in the fight, but looking for an armbar here. He's off top at the back. He's definitely going to have an opportunity to attack an arm as he falls off here.
Hecht just trying to posture up, it seems.
This would be an incredible turnaround for Michele Verginelli if he can finish this. It looks like he's going for an inverted triangle, possibly. I mean, he's got one arm in, one arm out, on his back. This could get very interesting in the last minute and a half here.
And Hecht now tried to knee the body of his opponent, almost slipped whilst doing it.
Yeah, really doing a good job of prying the far arm is Michele Verginelli. That's really a good tactic to take when you're high up on one shoulder of your opponent, is take their base away with the other arm and really stretch their shoulder out. He's certainly going to look to attack this triangle if he can get this arm free and get his hips across. It's going to be tense times in the last minute for Jake Hecht.
Yeah, definitely. Time is not on the Italian veteran side. But it's good to see, Verginelli using the experience. Quite calm he is at the moment, but time's ticking.
Yeah, I wonder if he knows how short he's running out on time here, because he really should be trying to crank and attack this, because you can guarantee Jake Hecht is probably going to be looking to... Oh, and Jake Hecht escapes back into the guard of Verginelli. I think that may well be it for the Italian fighter. He really had a good opportunity there to attack and try and pull off the upset.
Yeah, and Hecht there just tries to pass his guard. His time's ticking away, 15 seconds to go now. Hecht just slight strikes there, just enough to just frustrate Verginelli. And this is going to go to a decision, and I think it's going to go to Jake Hecht.
Yeah, got to agree with you there. We're through 3, constant grinding, top position.
He's confident. He goes to his coaching team, and the body language there shows. Hecht there holding stomach. But just waiting for the official verdict from Brett Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. After 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge number 1 scores this bout 30-26. Judge number 2, 30-25. And judge number 3, 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner, Jake the Hitman!